Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Friday, September 6th at 2:11 p.m. and I'm at 836 North Main Street in St. Joe, Arkansas, and I'm going to be interviewing. State your name, ma'am.
Ramona Cranford.
Will you please give me your date of birth, please?
8/08/14/1967.
All right. Miss Ramona, can you tell me what Amanda Stansberry was to you?
She was my baby sister.
Okay. When was the last time that you spoke with her?
Saturday.
Okay. At the
family reunion.
Okay.
Down here in St. Joe.
Did anything seem off that day about
No,
her?
I feel really bad because my last words were, I told her I thought she was happier than she's ever been in her life.
Okay. And so was her husband Jeff there with her?
Yes, he was beside her.
Okay. How did he act while at the reunion?
I think, they didn't stay. They weren't there that long, and they were wanting to go somewhere, and so they left early.
Okay. You don't know where they were wanting to go?
Mama does, I think.
Okay. All right. He didn't act abnormal or anything like that?
No. Well, I mean, he was always, like she said, he was a little bit different, but I also thought there's such an age difference because he was like 73, mm-hmm. She was just turned 43, mm-hmm. But he seemed to dote on her, and she'd had one bad husband and one she didn't have for very long who died of, cancer and stuff, but yes, so I thought she was happy.
Okay. How well did you know him, Jeff?
Not. Probably less than the rest of them.
Okay.
Because I'm a Jehovah's Witness and I do not go to the Christmas or the holidays, mm-hmm. so I was not around any of that, but I was there I met him at first for the bridal shower, mm-hmm. and then I seen him, I seen him at, of course, the wedding, and I'd been over at Mom's a time or two when they came in, but I really hadn't seen him that much.
Yeah. Okay. So, the last time you seen or spoke with your sister was Saturday at the family reunion?
Yes.
Okay. Other than that, prior to that, has your sister ever texted you, called you, sent you a message on Facebook saying, hey, this guy said this or anything abnormal?
Nothing, no, but we weren't quite as close because I've had such a busy life because
to your knowledge, do you know of any friends or anything that used to go to the house or frequent her house?
No, but of course they were always gone to his parents, and then they were always out with the ones that played music.
Okay, all right. When I was interviewing your mother, she said that that Jeff would have to help your sister because she would get dizzy.
That runs in the family. Okay. So I have some of that, and my brother has some of that.
Okay. Did she see a doctor for anything else?
Around the time maybe she first met Jeff or something like that. But once they started dating, Mama even said she's never home, she's always with him. So he was kind of smothering her in that respect. But I've got a husband that does that too. So,
right.
But it did seem like he didn't want her out of his sight. And I just thought, well, he just doesn't want to lose her since she's so much younger and everything.
Right. So, other than just normal doctor visits, do you know anything else?
All the mental issues, she's had some over the years.
Okay.
I used to think it was because of the fact that she was a daddy's girl and Daddy died in 2012. He had a battle with cancer, and I just thought, well, that devastated her. And my mom said she had some problems before that, but that really made it worse. Mm-hmm. And then her first husband was not good to her. He was a drunkard.
So do you know, was she talking to a
name? Okay. And Mom said that she called her and said that Mandy wasn't picking up the phone and she needed to get a hold of her and see if she was all right. And Mom said that she had a real close relationship with this counselor and was able to talk to her about anything.
Okay, all right. Can you think of anything that I should have asked you that I didn't?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to add? Or that you think that you feel like you should add?
Well, after this, definitely my perception is off of people. It makes me feel really, really sad that I really thought that this was her chance for happiness, because this is her third husband, and she's a young lady.
Okay. Well, if you don't have anything else, I'll conclude this interview at 2:16 p.m. Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Friday, September 6th at 2:03 p.m. and I am at 836 North Main Street, St. Joe, Arkansas, and I'm going to be interviewing. Please state your name, ma'am.
Teresa Still.
What is your date of birth, Miss Steele?
8/7/1960.
Must have got to talking. Didn't write that down all the way. All right, Miss Steele, what are you to Amanda Stansberry?
I'm her oldest sister.
Your oldest sister. Okay. When was the last time you and Amanda spoke?
Saw her Saturday we had a family reunion.
Okay. So what date would that
But
have
she
been?
could hardly speak. She'd lost her voice.
Okay. Was her husband Jeffrey with her?
Yes.
Okay. What were they like together at the reunion?
Just normal, just walking kind of arm in arm and visiting with everybody.
So friendly with each other?
Yeah.
Seemed like they loved each other?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't see any argument, verbal, physical, or anything
no.
going on between them? No dirty looks or
No.
anything? When's the last time you spoke with her?
That was that day.
That day too? That was
Yeah.
the last time you spoke?
Yeah.
Okay. Had she ever reached out to you at any point in time saying that Jeff was mean to her, or that he had said something odd or anything like that?
Never.
No?
No. We're not real close, because there's such an age difference, and I moved away for so many years, and
Okay.
so
So she's never reached out to you about...
no, never.
Okay.
For not even with her previous.
Okay. How well did you know Jeff?
I didn't really.
You didn't really? Okay.
No. The first time I met him was right before their wedding. They had a wedding shower or something like that. So it was in April, I guess.
What is your take on him as far as what you being around him? Like, what kind of person was he?
He seemed okay. He seemed a little weird to me, but I think it may be because she was so much younger than him, and he seemed kind of obsessed about her singing with him in the band and making sure that she could sing. She hadn't been able to for a little while because she'd been sick.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you say she was sick. Did she have some
She's
kind
had all kinds of sicknesses, seemed like for years. Allergies that really got her down, and she had and other things seemed like that.
But as far as her and Jeff goes, I mean, like you said, you guys weren't real close, but you never seen anything that looked odd or out of hand or anything like that?
Never.
Okay. Once again, I know you said you weren't close, but obviously they just lived right over here. Had you ever seen anybody at their home or anything like that?
No.
Did they say of anybody that they hung out with whenever you were around them?
No, other than the band members.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know any of them?
No.
Okay.
I know the one guy's blind, but
Okay.
that's all I know.
Okay. Can you think of anything that you feel like I should have asked you but I didn't?
No.
Do you have anything that you'd like to add? No? All right. I will conclude this interview at 2:07 p.m. Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Friday, September 6th at 6:41 p.m. And I'm going to be interviewing. Ma'am, please state your name.
Martha Anderson,
Miss Anderson, will you please give me your date of birth?
7/3/1952.
All right. Miss Anderson, I'm calling today to talk to you about your relationship with Jeffrey Stansbery. Do you know him?
Yes.
Okay. What was your relationship to him?
I was married to him.
Okay. When did you marry Jeff?
August 27th, 1971.
Okay. When did you all get divorced?
October 1999.
Okay. Was there a specific reason that you all got divorced? Just didn't get along, or?
Because he tried to kill me.
Okay. Prior to him trying to kill you, did you all have what? Could you explain your relationship with him prior to him trying to?
I met him while I was in college at Springfield, Missouri, and we corresponded via regular mail. And then he proposed. I accepted. I knew him about 5 months before we married. What kind of relationship we have? I don't know what that means.
Well, what was your relationship like? I mean, did you all get along well? Did you argue often? Was there physical altercations between you or anything like that?
No, we rarely argued. There weren't any physical altercations except one time prior to this, to June 19th, 1999, when I was pregnant with my second daughter.
Okay. Miss Anderson, you stated that Jeff tried to kill you.
Correct.
Do you mind to tell me about that? Would that be okay, or is that not okay?
That's fine.
Can you explain the event to me, please?
I'd come home from grocery shopping. He helped me unload the car. Then he said, if you want, I'll give you a massage. And, I stripped down. He stripped down. And he was filming, and I was on my stomach, and it felt like a frying pan and hit my head, like a cast iron. And it was actually the handle to a socket wrench. And he hit me 3 different times in the back of the head at 3 different places. Then when I came to and rolled over, he had an extension cord in his hand, and I put my hands on his forearms and told him to stop, and asked him, why'd you do that? And he said, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do to you.
Just take your time, Miss Anderson. It's all right.
And then I went and I got in the shower. I was bleeding all over the place. I got in the shower, and then I went to the back trailer. This is when we lived in Roanoke, Texas. And I went to the back trailer where my son lived and had him come up there and call 911. And they came out, EMS came out. And then I was taken to, I think it was then called Denton Regional, and had stitches in one part of my head at the crown, kind of.
And after that happened, have you had any communication at all with Jeff?
A couple of times with Becca with me and his parents before he went to prison. He had been in jail. They let him be in his, I don't know how to say it right, but be in his parents' custody, even though he was 40-something. Excuse me.
You're fine.
And then after that, when he got out of prison, his family gatherings up until 2021. And he wasn't invited that year for the reasons nobody really wanted him around.
Right.
And which seemed to be fine with him.
Did he ever talk to you about that incident ever after this, or was it just kind of we're not going to talk about it?
Not the incident so much as, while he was in prison, my son had his first son who lived 12 days. And I can't remember what the get-together was that we were all at. It was, all the family. And he and I drove out to where our grandson was buried. And on the way out, he told me that, he said, people don't understand, I like pain. I like to give pain, I like to get pain.
And that he said that to you, Jeff said that to you whenever you all were going out to go out to your grandson's graveside?
Correct.
Okay. Were you alone when that happened?
Yes.
At that particular time, did you fear Jeff, or did you think that he wouldn't hurt you? Or
when he said that, yes, I knew that, man, I made a big mistake taking him out here.
Mm-hmm. Has he tried to contact you at all since any of this, since he went out to the graveside with you? Has he tried to stay in touch with you at all? No.
The only contact was at family gatherings at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That he would show up to uninvited, or?
No, he was invited up until 2021.
Okay. Did you ever meet Amanda or anything like that?
No, sir.
Did she try to ever reach out to you?
No, sir.
Do you feel...
I wish she has.
Do you feel like what he has done to Amanda is what he wanted to do to you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of anything else that he's done like this?
No, I know that throughout the whole marriage, and in retrospect, I know that he committed adultery repeatedly. Mm-hmm. I know that in 1975, we lived in Corsicana, Texas, and he'd go up to Dallas.
So he was...
He denied it was him.
So he was unfaithful.
Correct.
Okay. So do you know of him hurting anyone else other than yourself?
Other than my daughter? No.
Other than you and your daughter? Okay. So did he ever talk about fantasies, hurting someone or anything like that with you at all, other than the one time going to the cemetery, him saying that? Did he ever say I'd like to do this or that to somebody, to you?
No. The only thing that he said one time, this was when we lived in Roanoke, was he wanted to have my daughter, Rebecca, come in and watch us have sex. Mm-hmm. So she could learn how. Are you freaking kidding me?
And how old was Rebecca at that time?
Oh, in her teens. I don't recall exactly.
Okay. All right.
She had to be in high school, let's put it that way, and it had to be, she was at least 16.
Okay. At least 16 years old whenever he was...
Right, because when we moved from Edmond back to Roanoke, excuse me, it was her junior year of high school.
Okay. So, has any of Amanda's family tried to reach out to you at all?
No, sir, I don't even think they know I exist.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you feel like I should have asked that I didn't?
I can't think of anything. I do know that when I talked to one of my cousins that had lived with us for a couple of months in Corsicana, that I asked her recently if he had ever tried to molest her, and she said he tried once, and I told him no way.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to say or like to add to the interview?
I just feel anger and such hurt for a Amanda's family. She didn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Miss Anderson.
You let her out.
It's all right.
And like Becca said, I wish I could have spoken to her to warn her, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Now, there's just some things that are out of our control, ma'am, and that
Right.
that wasn't in your control.
Right.
And I really appreciate you speaking with me. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we conclude the interview?
In regard to this,
Yes, ma'am.
no, the only thing I could add is that I don't know how receptive my other daughter will be about an interview.
Okay.
If you chose to interview her.
What's her name?
Catherine, Catharine.
It's C and C-A? Okay.
Catharine.
Okay. What's her last name?
Kravitz Stansberry. It's K-R-A, V as in Victor, E, T as in Tango, Z hyphen Stansberry.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else, I'll conclude the interview. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I'll conclude this interview at 6:53 p.m. Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024 at 2:28 p.m. And I'll be interviewing. State your name, sir.
Michael Nelson.
All right. Mr. Nelson, what are you to Amanda Stansberry?
Related through marriage.
Related to marriage. Okay. When's the last time you seen her?
It would have been Saturday before Memorial Day at a family reunion.
At a family reunion. Okay. Was her husband Jeff there with her?
Yes.
Okay. On that day, did you see anything that didn't seem right, or did they seem happy? Like, what did you observe when you seen Amanda and Jeff?
Well, Amanda seemed happy to be there. He seemed very agitated and in a hurry to leave. And then when we lost power that day, when St. Joe lost power, I had to go to Dollar General, which is right across the street down the road, and get money for the collection plate that we do so we can keep having family reunions.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got back, they were leaving, but it was like she couldn't leave fast enough, so he started kind of like pushing her and shoving her into the car.
Jeff was pushing and shoving Amanda into the car. Did she seem scared or anything like that
Well,
whenever
she
that
just
was
kept
happening?
trying to get in there fast enough to get him from quit, but he was shoving, pushing her in.
So he's being physical with her.
Yeah, physical.
Okay.
You know, pushing her in, not waiting for her to get buckled up.
Like he was trying to rush her into the car.
Rush her in the car and get out of there.
Okay.
That's what I seen when I pulled up after getting changed.
Did you know Jeff prior to this?
Never met the man other than the day they got married.
Okay. And then the day they got married, you met him, and then you seen him at the family reunion.
Yeah.
Okay. And other than that, you've not had any communication at all
No.
with Jeff or Amanda?
No. I only see this side of family like at the reunions.
Okay. All right. So you don't live around St. Joe?
No.
Okay. All right. So you wouldn't know if anybody frequented the house or anything like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you can tell me that comes to mind about Jeffrey and Amanda?
No.
No.
Like I said, I really don't know him. All I know is he seemed pretty agitated that day.
He just seemed aggravated, like not wanting to be there, and is that what you're meaning?
Yeah, agitated, aggravated, in a hurry to leave when there was no reason to leave.
Okay. All right. Can you think of anything you feel like I should have asked you that I didn't?
No, that's about all I know. Like I said, I
Okay.
don't really know him. It's just, you know, I've been married for 20 years, and I've never shoved my wife in the car, no matter how much of in a hurry I am.
Yeah, I understand, Bud. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. We'll conclude the interview at 2:31 p.m. Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Thursday, September 5th, 2024 at 7:48 p.m. and I'm at 128 Chipley Road in St. Joe, Arkansas, and I'm going to be interviewing. State your name, sir.
Randy Turney.
Mr. Turney, down here to this, down here past us here, that's 133 Chipley Road, correct? Okay, do you know who lives there?
Amanda and her husband. I don't know her husband's name.
Okay. Have you ever talked to him before or anything like that?
No, just speak to him, wave, that's it.
Yeah, just waving at him,
Yeah.
him going by. About how old was he?
I would say, but looking at him, I'd say late 60s, mid 60s.
Okay, all right. You ever seen him do anything that seemed weird or obscene or anything like that?
I mean, he acts strange, but then now, that's it.
Okay. When's the last time you seen him?
I told Kenny and the other guy earlier, I'm almost positive it was Monday evening.
Monday evening's the last time you seen him?
About this time.
Okay. Have you heard anything or anything like that from that house that seemed
The only thing
odd?
is that Chihuahua dog.
Okay. Just heard it barking?
Yeah, and then me and my wife was talking about it. I think it was probably around maybe first of the week, because last week I heard the little dog.
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing about it till now.
So you haven't seen or heard really anything out of him this week or her?
No.
When's the last time you seen her?
I think it was Monday evening.
Monday evening's the last time you seen her as well?
Yeah, it was about this time. I was sitting out here just like I am now, and they come up the road, and then I heard one of them say something. I looked over, and looked like he had his arm around her or something when they was going up the steps. And that's it.
Okay.
And I think that was Monday evening, though.
How long has he lived there with?
A couple months.
Couple months, probably. Okay. You ever hear him fight or argue or anything like that?
Not the one she's married to now, no.
Cops not been called over here or anything like that?
Not with this guy, no.
All right. So
that I know of.
Okay. So you've not really had any in-depth conversation, or
no?
He's never come over here.
No.
Never caused you any issue or anything?
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them. Stay to themselves, or?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Do you feel like there's something I should have asked you that I didn't?
No, not really.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm just curious what's going on. I mean.
Well, right now it's an active investigation, so I'm not really allowed to say anything.
Okay.
But it'll get out.
Kenny said she was missing. That's what I was.
Yeah. So that's why we're trying to figure out the last time y'all seen him or seen her. And if he was acting funny or if she was acting funny or if there's any arguing or anything going on.
No. The man before, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Now this guy here, he didn't sit on the porch or nothing. When they come in, they went in.
That was it.
That was it. The only, like I said, the only communication is waving.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
never did wave or nothing, but he did.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else for me, do you?
No.
Okay. I will conclude this interview at 7:52 p.m. Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. It is Friday, September 6, 2024 at 1:43 p.m. and I am at 836 North Main Street, St. Joe, Arkansas. And I'm going to be interviewing. Ma'am, please state your name.
Shirley Sherrod,
Can you give me your date of birth, please, ma'am?
11/25/1938.
All right. Miss Shirley, can you tell me what relationship you have with Amanda?
She was my youngest daughter.
She's your youngest daughter. Okay. Did you happen to know her husband, Jeffrey?
I had got to know him. I had known him a little over the years, but of course got to know him closer and they were married in April. So from January to April, they were seeing each other pretty regular.
And they got married in April of this year, 2024?
Yeah.
She was dating him from January 2024, got married in April of 2024. Okay. In that time period, had he ever been in your house?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What was your evaluation of Jeffrey? Was he nice, mean?
So far as I knew, he was nice.
Okay. Did he ever make you feel uncomfortable at any time? Do anything?
No, he was just really focused on paying attention to her, and so anyway, just.
Did you ever hear them fighting or
No,
anything like that?
I didn't know of him ever fussing at all.
Okay.
She was easy to get along with most of the time.
Okay. When was the last time you seen Jeff and Amanda?
It was Tuesday evening this week.
Okay.
They came over to tell me they were going to Branson, was what they told me, and anyway, they were going to leave her dog with me, and so I've got her dog over in that other chair. But,
So you said of an evening. So around about what time do you think that was?
it was. I don't think it was dark yet, but it was getting close, I think. And,
Close to dark?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
I've forgotten exactly, but around that time.
So after did they both come over here? Did Jeff just come over here?
Both of them came.
Both of them came? Everything seem okay?
I think so. They were sitting on the couch, and, well, she was, and he sat down beside her, and she said, well, you could sit by me. It's okay. And so he sat there, and they held hands, and so...
Okay.
And they both were solemn. He was quieter than usual, seemed like, but...
Yeah. Did Amanda ever complain about him in any way, shape, or form?
No, she just said he was real forgetful.
Yeah.
That's the only complaint I heard from her.
Okay. Nothing of him being abusive or
No. No.
being outbursts of anger? Or...
And we knew a lot of people that knew him better than we did, and they all recommended him as a very nice man. So that's...
Okay. So you never had any complaints about Jeffrey?
No, except he was too much older than her, but that didn't seem to matter to her.
I understand. So you seen Jeffrey of an evening this Tuesday?
Tuesday evening, yeah.
And your daughter?
And they said they were leaving the next morning to go to Branson.
Did you see what time he left?
No, they told me they were going to bring the dog over. And I said, well, I'll leave the back door unlocked and you can come in and just let it come in. It'll go to that chair. And so,
Okay.
So anyway, it was before daylight, I think, it was that they came, because I got up a little later and the dog was already here. So
Okay.
sometime after 6, though, I think.
They dropped the dog off
Yeah, just
sometime
the
after
back
6
door,
a.m.?
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
He did?
He did, because she was having trouble with her ears and was real dizzy, and he couldn't walk very well, so he always had to lead her when she walked. But anyway, I suppose he did, because I wasn't up and didn't see, but I'm sure he's the one that did. I'm pretty sure.
Do you have cameras on your house?
No.
Do you know of anybody in the neighborhood that does?
I think Rondell Grinder up here does. I'm not sure.
Okay.
He didn't see anything. I don't think he came to visit me this morning, but his son was the one that told him about it. So evidently he was out of the area when they were coming over here, because they were over here at this house next door for several hours.
Okay. So Jeff has never tried to contact you since Tuesday?
No. I don't.
Not a phone call, nothing?
No.
Okay. And you didn't see what time he left?
Not for sure.
How many vehicles did they have?
They had the two. One was hers, and the one that's over there was his, and he had bumped into something and dented it up there in front, so they were using her car.
Okay.
And so last couple of weeks or so, they'd been driving her car.
Okay. And
he had, anyway.
Did Amanda have any children?
No.
Okay. did he, that you know of?
He had 3 children.
He had
I
3?
met the youngest one.
Okay. What was her name?
Kathy.
Kathy. Where does she live?
Near Dallas.
Near Dallas?
Some little smaller town there near Dallas, yeah.
Okay.
And he saw her just last weekend. She came in and was there at his folks.
Did they ever have any visitors at their home that you know of? Like friends or...
I don't remember anybody visiting them. I was in there staying with her a time or two, but he was going to go somewhere and she was real dizzy, so she kind of wanted me over there because she's afraid she'd fall. But anyway, I don't know of them having company drop in, but
didn't have like friends that come over frequently or anything
no,
like that?
And of course he was gone so much. His parents are still alive, and he was going every day to check on them. One was 95, one was 98, and so he had one. I think he missed one day that I know of going to see about him.
Where do they live at?
Near Chimes.
Okay.
That's way out in the country.
All right.
And he was the one taking care of them, so I don't know what they're going to do now.
Right. Do you happen to know their names?
I've heard them, but I couldn't tell you what they are.
Well, I can leave a phone number with you. If you end up figuring it out, you can give me a call.
Stansberry is the last name, so I don't know of any other people in the area had that
Probably
name.
not too many with that last name.
So that's there. Yeah, she was 95 and he was 98. She just had her birthday last month, I think. Turned 95.
Okay. When was the last time you went to that house?
Well, I did go when the sheriff said they were coming out, or no, my daughter, they had told her they were going to come out and check things out, so I went over and unlocked. I had the keys for the front door, and I unlocked it and went in. I was just looking for her. I wasn't looking around at anything else, and just to see if maybe she was there in the house somewhere, and I didn't see any sign of her, so.
And that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. The state the house was in yesterday.
Let's see, was it yesterday? Yeah, I guess it was yesterday.
Okay. The state the house that was in yesterday, the way it looked and all that normal?
I suppose they hadn't. They were moving things back and forth and running on the road a lot, and so I don't think there was anything. I mean, it was messy, but mine is too. So.
Okay. Well, I just kind of curious. Was he digging through stuff? Did it look like that, or was that just kind of like how that house looked?
I guess they had brought stuff in. They're going back and forth, and they'd stay at his folks once in a while, and just hadn't got everything picked up and put away.
Okay. All right. Miss Shirley, can you think of anything you feel like I should have asked you that I didn't?
I don't know of anything. Just,
okay. Do you have anything that you have any questions for me?
Well, I don't suppose. I don't.
Okay.
I'll think of it later, maybe.
Well, I'll give you my phone number, and you can feel free to call me anytime you want to. Okay. All right. Well, Special Agent Widener, Arkansas State Police. This Thursday, September 5th, 7:57 p.m., and I am at 128 Chipley Road in St. Joe, Arkansas, and I'm going to be interviewing. Ma'am, if you don't mind, state your name.
Judy Leanne Turney.
Miss Turney, do you know the people that live down this house here at 133 Chipley Road?
Yes.
What is their names?
Amanda Grace Sherrod, but she's married to, I don't know what his first name is, but Stansberry.
Okay.
Is their last name.
Did you know them very well?
I know her. I didn't know him very well.
Did you see either one of them very often?
Usually every day up until this past week.
Okay.
I think we seen them Monday is the last time I seen them.
The last time you seen them was Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Since they've been married, living here, you ever heard them fight or
No.
argue, anything like that?
No. Never.
Has he ever acted strange or done anything that seems strange to you, stand out?
Not really. No.
Okay. What about her?
Not since this time. No.
Okay.
Since she's been with him. No.
You've not seen her do anything strange? Or
No.
Okay. Has she had a past of fighting with her spouses?
Yes.
Okay. Cops ever been called out here?
Yes.
Have they been called since she's been married to this man that she's married to now?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. And you say the last time you seen them you thought was Monday?
Yeah, I'm thinking that it was Monday. I met them on the road. They were going that direction, and I was coming home.
So they were going towards St. Joe, and, and you were coming back
and then
to the
that
house.
evening, both vehicles was at home, but I didn't see them. I seen both vehicles.
When's the last time you seen both vehicles up here at the house?
Monday, I think.
Monday?
The best I can remember, yeah.
Okay.
Monday.
Has there been anybody else up here at this house that you've noticed?
No.
Just them two?
Just those two is the only ones I've ever noticed. Yeah.
Okay.
Since they've moved in. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And that's it.
Is there anything you feel like I should have asked you that I didn't? All right.
That's fine. No. Not really.
Okay. Well, if you can't think of anything else, I'll conclude the interview, and I'll give you my phone number. That way, if y'all do think of something, you can give me a call and let me know. Okay, is that all right?
Yes, that's perfectly fine.
All right. I'll conclude this interview at 8 p.m.